My name is Barbara Stafford Davidson, and I'm from Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Okay, thank you, Barbara. Now, go ahead and tell us a little bit about your background and what did you do before you came to
I worked in corporate America forever. I was an insurance underwriter before I came here. I'd been working in the workers' comp division up to about 8 years, and I made the corporation I worked for about $82 million, and it made me sick.
Whoa. Wow.
I wasn't able to use my hands properly because of all the constant stress and typing. And, it was just every day, we need more from you, we need more money, you need to do more. And instead, it just really, wears on your body. It made me very ill. I ended up having to have surgery, and my husband was so supportive, and he said, you need a new career. And I found it here.
Yes, wonderful. Then why don't you now go ahead and tell us a little bit about your personal experience with these hypnotherapy training.
Well, through the wonderful training I received here and the great sessions, before I started, when I worked in corporate America, this was closing my hand for the day. This is how I close my hand now. I have complete and total use of my hand. I'm able to make jewelry. I couldn't, I would work during the day, and if somebody had a jewelry order, I couldn't make jewelry because I couldn't use the tools. And now I can work all day, come to school, and use my hand.
Was this from...
So all of this transformation and healing in your hand and the arthritis happened. When did it happen?
Oh, I've had arthritis all my life. I was diagnosed as about the age of 6. And the doctors told me it would get progressively worse because I had hereditary rheumatoid arthritis. And through my teachings here at the Academy, it's not hereditary. It's something that I learned to have. And to be part of the female members of my family, because all the female members of my family had rheumatoid arthritis. I don't have it anymore.
Oh, wonderful. That's wonderful.
Don't make me cry. And another thing we've worked on since I've come here to the Academy is I had hereditary diabetes from the other side of my family. And we've worked on that. And my father, bless him, he used to make fun of me coming here to school. Why would you give up a job making so much money a year and go become a hypnotherapist? And after having some session work and working on it not being hereditary and making my pancreas and liver decide that they needed to work together as a team, as a factory, my father actually was like, you mean we can stop this and actually be healed? And he is even excited and wants me to help him heal. And that is just the most amazing thing. So, yeah, this is a great place. And it's funny, after my parents started talking to people about me becoming a hypnotherapist, they found out that my mom's friend, who's one of the oldest survivors of cervical cancer, she actually has hypnotherapy once a month to help her get through all of her issues. And my mom's like, oh, you mean that's how you've been doing for all these years? I think she's been a survivor since 1977. And she goes, yeah, all these years I've been having hypnotherapy. So my parents started to find out it wasn't some crazy thing. It was actually something very important that helped them and many of their friends heal and stay healthy. And so it's been a huge difference in my parents to finally be supportive, especially my dad. Last Sunday, he even said he was proud of me, which is amazing.
Talk about why you chose this school, the curriculum.
Oh, I chose this school. My partner in our business back in Colorado Springs, she went to a different school, and I looked at her curriculum, and I looked at the curriculum here, and ours was so much better. It was more hours, it was a stronger presentation, and everything I found on Google was about what a strong place this was, what a reputable, and that, nobody had anything bad to say about this school. And, generally if you Google, you find something bad about somebody. And so then Bill and I came down and checked out the school before I started. And both of us were like, wow. We had no negative feelings, nothing. It was just everything was positive, and there was no charlatan feeling. You've gone some places where you feel like they're selling you something. We didn't feel like that here. It was warm and personal and caring. And that's what I've learned since I've been here.
What about starting your own business? Do you feel ready?
Oh, yes, I'm very ready. As a matter of fact, my partner's ready for me to get there too. But I think I'm even more ready than she is, because I remember when she first started, and I know how I'm going to be when I first start. And there's a big difference from the training level that she received to what I received here. That was very empowering, that I could work on my own healing, and it wasn't just up to a doctor, it was up to me. And so that was very empowering. And then, of course, we worked on cutting the cords.
So you transformed all of the limitations that you had before.
Yeah, exactly. And all my life I've heard from doctors saying you're going to have arthritis and you're going to have diabetes. Because it's in your blood, it's part of who you are, you're just stuck with it, and that's just, when it happens, that's your life. And it's not my life. And I don't have to accept those limitations, because it's not me. I can be healthy. So it's such a good thing.
Yeah.
Pat the hamsters.
Wow. Say something about what's been your experience of the way we teach. There's didactic information, and there's hands-on, and there's supervised coaching. Well,
one of the great things is that we learn a technique, and then we immediately get to apply it. We're sitting with generally a classmate or two, and we have a coach. Every session when we're in practical is coached. It's not just free form and we're learning on our own. If we're not doing something correctly, there's no criticism with it. It's just a gentle coaching and critiquing and showing you a better way of doing it. So when you're in practice, you know how to handle it. And, we work on just doing things correctly and learning the best way for ourselves as well as our clients. And the great thing is we get free sessions when we're when we're learning, because that's the best way to learn. And one of the things I would constantly say, if somebody's going to cry, I would rather them cry in a coaching session so I know how to deal with that than have my first client be somebody who has strong emotions and crying and not know how to handle that. And that's really very important, that you know how to handle all things when you go in. You don't go, well, they didn't cover that in school. I wonder what I do now. You already know. You have the skills, you have the tools. You're able to handle it right from the very beginning.
Great. Is there any person, like, what would you say to somebody who's shopping around schools or something?
I would tell them to quit shopping and come to school here. Really, what are you looking for? Because if you're looking for somebody who's going to let you in and out in 200 hours or to do it by online, well, bless you, but you're not really going to be a very good or very practiced or seasoned hypnotherapist. We've gone through all these extraordinary scripts that no other school has, no other place has. I know I've seen what my partner learned, and she learned almost entirely Ericksonian methods. Why? I'm not knocking that or anything else. I've learned so much more. She has a toolbox that's this big. My toolbox is as big as this room. And it's a big difference in my opinion, so I don't feel anxious or nervous because I already know how to do and handle things.
So you feel ready to work with clients?
I do. I have clients already waiting for me, and I just have to set things up and we're ready to go. Get my office finished, and I'll be seeing people already.